Namaste to one and all. Welcome to my channel. Today's video is about an experiential learning what the children can do regarding election. So regarding election as an art integrated learning or experiential learning, children can find out the dates and do as a practical way they can see the election. What are the process of election, declaration of election data, submission of candidate list. Nowadays the submission of candidates list, candidates are going on. So anyway, we are going to see an election to LOK SABHA. And so the government has declared the election dates in different states. Different dates have been given, and you can go through that, and you can ask the students to see which day they are having election. The election in 543 constituencies spread over 28 states and 8 union territories. So declaration of election date that we have already seen. Then see the submission of candidates list in your constituency. Then scrutinizing the candidates list, that is a third process in the election. Then publication of candidates list. Then election manifesto, what the manifesto tells about after getting elected, what the parties are going to do, or whether the independent candidates are there, what they are going to do. Then the election campaign. Then voting, that is in the polling booth. So before reaching the polling booth, about 48 hours before that, the election campaign should be, the public election campaign should be stopped, and announcement of the result, and the majority party will form the government. And the next majority party will become the opposition party. If one party didn't get the majority seat, a coalition government they will make according to support of the other parties. And this I have done in the video 67 of my channel as an art integrated learning and art integrated project that you can go through. And regarding the survey, it is very successful thing that I used to make this type of surveys in my school, even the panchayats level also. Those who, if the children who studied there, if they find this video, they will write about it. I know, if they find, that means that find out your constituency, they are understanding which constituency they belong to, who are the candidates, what are parties they represent, like that it goes to. And so just they are writing who are the name of the party, the symbol, and how many votes they gained. How many votes they gained, who got elected, that we will see the later on only. By the end of April and June only we will know about who got elected. So, they will understand what is going on in the country. And at the same time, I don't want to ask the children to indulge more about it. Sometimes the involvement of children there may sometimes I don't want to make you that, just understand that what is going on in the country and name of the party in your constituency and symbol what you are using. This way, this you can give to the children, and slowly they will write down as a column wise what they are. And if they are interested, they can write in the manifesto also. They may be getting a lot of pamphlets regarding election campaign or what all election campaign is going on. So just they can make the symbols used in that they can use as a painting or picture or pencil drawing, like that they can do. So they will get an awareness regarding the election. Then another question is about the 6th standard textbook has not arrived, so what to do? And so I went through the 6th standard, that is through the National Curriculum Framework. What are the suggestions made? And when this question asked personally to several teachers, I have given the reply that you can make the outline map of India, or and you can ask the children to mark the physical features of India. About 5 physical features you can mark on the same outline map of India, and then the islands can be marked on the Lakshadweep and Andaman and Nicobar Islands, that you can mark. Then the map of India with the states and union territories you can mark. So the children will get an awareness regarding state of India till the book arrives. Then another thing you can ask, you can tell about the Constitution of India. That is another thing you can do. Then as 6th standard is concerned, I think they are studying the longitudes and latitudes. Let them draw, and that way you can make use of the first days, even if the textbook is not there. So just that time, as I shared this thing, along the suggestion by sir that you can follow the old textbook, last year's textbook. That also good suggestion. And at the same time, I remembered something written in the National Curriculum Framework. What are the suggested content for the middle stage? So just I want to share with what the middle stages. This is the middle stage, 6th standard. What they have written there. Chapter 1, knowing your family. That is understanding. This is suggestions. I don't know whether it will come in the textbook. Just I am sharing with you that only. So understanding about your history of your family, about 3 generations. Yes, it is a good idea. And develop a family tree. And tracing the changes in occupation is what about your parents, grandparents' occupation, what about the changes, like that it goes. Roles and responsibilities of family members is, as children you are also having some responsibilities in the family, like that. And second chapter is regarding knowledge, knowing your neighborhood. Knowing your neighborhood means what about the livelihood, education, types of houses, migration, like that. And interdependence of the people. Yes, interdependence of the people, your locality, it is important. Like that, chapter 3, it is mapping your neighborhood. Yes, in geographical features, crops, roads, schools, health centers, markets. Yes, this is the thing. International level also we can see this is the way children are learning about the mapping. So while you draw the map, understand, children, make them understand what about the north, south, like that. You have to draw, and is north, south, and east and west and east, like that they have to mark. So that way they are understanding how to do the mapping if they are doing first of all. So that is one thing. I think the 3rd standard also they have started understanding about the map work. Then another thing is chapter 4 is about the geographical regions and life. For example, the content of Rajasthan. Yes, Rajasthan has been taken as a content as exemplar, like that it says. So physical features, Aravalli range, hilly region, like that. I am telling you again, these are the suggestions what I found in the National Curriculum Framework of the 6th standard in the middle ages, middle stage, as in the social science subject. Then part 2, it is the physical features of Southeastern Plateau, way of life of people, Southeastern. So physical features of Eastern Plains, way of life of people, like that it goes. That is the interrelation between physical and human environment. Yes, chapter 5, it is a rotation, revolution of the earth and latitude and longitude. Then overview of Indian subcontinent, the geographical diversity. Yes, these are the things I found. So anyway, see that things. I didn't take a photocopy of this. Sorry for. Then chapter 7, emergence of agriculture and its impact. See that emergence of settled life, surplus trade and commerce, formation of the early state, Mahajanpaths, emergence of empire. Yes, chapter 8, the emergence of new ideas, main ideas that emerged, like that it goes. And chapter 9, Japan on world map, geographical features of Japan, climate, rainfall, soil, landform, etc. Yes, what I found in the National Curriculum Framework, that I shared, that only.